Hi, John here.
Hello, my name is Ethan, and I'm going to grade 10.
Hi everyone, I'm Grace.
And Albert.
We're so thankful to be part of this special 10th anniversary celebration of our English ministry.
What's a memorable moment in EM?
In the past few years in EM, I truly have experienced a lot of memorable moments. So, for example, going to retreats, volunteering in summer camp, as well as camping. And for me, I do really enjoy being in the activity that I have been through.
One of my most memorable moments was serving with the youth at our summer camp. It was such a joy to see their kindness, care, and love as they poured into the lives of the kids. It reminded me of how God works through the next generation in powerful ways.
Yeah, for me, it was playing softball with our church members. It wasn't just about the game. It was building friendship, laughing together, and sharing life in community. It really brought us closer as a church family.
I've had many memorable moments in EM, but one that I vividly recall was when I came back recently to see my family and friends. I felt a sense of peace and comfort. I think this shows how much EM has grown to become a fellowship I can call home.
I don't think I have just one most memorable moment, but I think back fondly to all the time that I spent with the Joseph Fellowship as a counselor and with the counselor teams. One that kind of stands out to me now is I remember after a particularly tough fellowship program, just gathering with the other counselors and sharing about our kind of struggles and our discouragement, but praying and lifting up to God. And I think really in that moment it felt like a low point, but looking back on it and seeing how the youth have grown and kind of met Jesus themselves, we really saw that, that really was just a phase, a season in life. And I think back fondly on that moment to see like God has brought all of us so far. How have you encountered Jesus in EM?
We've encountered Jesus through the love and care of the people in our ministry, whether it's through their prayers, words of encouragement, or simply being present in our lives. We truly felt God's grace through them.
Yeah, the way our church community surrounds one another in both joy and hardship really reflect Jesus to us. It's a reminder that we are never alone.
I joined EM at a point in life when I was feeling a little lost. And when I joined, I was actually one of the younger ones. And so we used to meet in room 12 and we would just kind of sit in a circle in chairs. We didn't even set up a table, I think. And we just read about spiritual disciplines. And it doesn't sound like a fancy program or really even like a really engaging program, but that small community really wanted to seek Jesus and to discover God's will for them in their lives. And I think God really honored that. It was a small group, but through that group, I really got to experience Jesus growing his community. Right? And so Jesus showed me his love through that community, through the sharing time, through just like struggling together. And that community developed slowly into what we have today. And I think Jesus continues to spur me on to share that love with other people.
I've encountered Jesus through the community in EM who have challenged and supported my faith to what it is today.
In what ways might you glorify God in the future of EM?
In the future, I can't say for certain what I might do, but I can say for certain that, as of right now, I have this growing passion to serve in some form. So I see myself following through with that passion in the future.
I hope to continue to use my gifts to be able to pour into the brothers and sisters in the English ministry. I think one thing that's been so encouraging and we thank God for is we see a lot of the people that we were pouring into in the beginning now kind of being counselors. And so some of the youth that we started with have become counselors and now they are pouring into the next generation as well. And so my hope is to walk alongside them, to continue to pour into and love the next generation. And I hope that the next generation catches that vision so that they can pass it on as well, to make disciples of all nations.
Looking ahead, our prayer is that God will continue to use our gifts and talents to serve Him and His church.
And also pray that our children will grow to be faithful servants, loving God and others through the ministry and beyond.
Thank you, English Ministry, for being such a blessing to our family.
We are excited to see what God will do in the next 10 years and beyond.
Happy 10th anniversary!
For His glory, happy 10th anniversary